students. Today we are going again with the polynomial but part 11. Now we are going to start with the cubic factorization. Now what is mean by cubic? That is whenever the polynomial is having the degree 3 is called as a cubic polynomial. We have already studied to find out the factors of the quadratic polynomial. Now for this first we will check whether the x minus 1 is a factor or x plus 1 is a factor of the given cubic. For that, first we will calculate p of 1. Now, p of 1, it means replace x by 1. So, when we calculate what we get here as a 0. So, since p of 1 is 0, by the factor theorem, we can say that x minus 1 is one of the factor of this p of x. So one factor we have come to know, that is it is x minus 1. Now to find out the other factor, first we will divide this polynomial by x minus 1. Now this is a polynomial given x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. That has to be divided by x minus 1. Now for this division we know that is x cube divided by x. So what will be the first term? X square. So we have written here x square. Now this x square will be multiplied to this both the term. So this will becomes a x cube minus x square. We have to subtract this. So we have to change the sign. This will be minus and this will be plus. So now what we get? This x cube will get cancelled. Minus 2x square plus x square is minus x square and this minus x. Now this minus x square is divided by x. So we will get it as a minus x. Multiply by minus x to these two terms. So this will be minus x square and minus 1 into minus x is plus x. Now to subtract, we have to change the sign. This will be plus. This will change to minus. Now this x square minus x square plus x square, they will get cancelled. This is a minus x. So it will becomes a minus 2x and this plus 2 should be noted down. Now this minus 2x divided by x, we will get it as a minus 2. Now multiply. This is a minus 2x. Minus of minus will becomes plus 2. Change the sign. This will be plus, this will be minus, and when we subtract, ultimately we get this as a 0. This was also 0. So we get it as a 0. So one factor was x minus 1 and we get the another factor. Now we have already studied that the dividend can be written as divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So using this we can write p of x as x minus 1 multiplied by x square minus x minus 2 plus 0. But as it is a 0, no need to write here as a plus 0. So we get from the cubic as x minus 1 as a factor, another we get it as a quadratic. Now we have to go for the splitting of this quadratic. For that, what is a 1? This is 2, but when you multiply we get minus 2. So get the factor of 2 such that the subtraction is 1. So we get the factors as 2 and 1, and the sign of the middle term is given to the greater, so it will becomes a minus 2x plus x. So this middle terms is splitted as minus 2x plus x. Now we'll take a common from these two terms. What is a common? X minus 2 plus 1 x minus 2. So we get it as a x minus 1. X minus 2 is a common from here, and from here it is x plus 1. So we get the factors of the polynomial as x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 2. So we get the three factors as it was a cubic. When it is a quadratic, we are getting the two factors. Now we'll take one more sum so that it will be clear. We have to factorize x cube minus 7x plus 6. Here there is no term of the square. So let it be, but it can be considered as a 0 afterwards. Now first same way, we'll check whether the p of 1. What is the p of 1? Just replace x by 1 and calculate. Now you can calculate and we get it as a 0. Now since p of 1 is 0, naturally what we can say, x minus 1 is one of the factor, and same way to get the another factor, we have to divide the given p of x by x minus 1. Now we'll go for the division. Now the polynomial was having x cube minus 7x plus 6. There was no term of x square. So we will write it as with plus 0x square. Always try to arrange the power of x in decreasing order. Here is cube, then square, then term of x, and then without x. So that it will become easy. Otherwise, this x square term you write below the x and you are adding this. Actually they will not get added, but by mistake you are doing that. So better to arrange this. Now what we can write, x cube divided by x, we will get it as a x square. Now multiplied, so what we get, x cube minus x square. Now change the sign, so this will becomes a minus, second will becomes a plus. This x cube minus x cube will get cancelled. Now this is a 0 and here nothing is there means 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So we get it as a x square minus 7x. If you will not write 0 here, what happens? You write this below the x and you are not paying attention whether the x square and x are not a same term or not a like term and will not get added. Then also you are adding. So better to write it as a 0x square, and so that we can write the term of x square below the x square and then the term of x. Now x square divided by x, so ultimately what we will get, plus x. Now multiplied by plus x to these terms, so we'll get it as a x square minus x. Now change the sign, so this will becomes a minus, this will becomes a plus. Now x square minus x square will get cancelled. This is a minus 7x plus nothing is there, it means 1. So minus 7 plus 1 will be minus 6x plus 6. Now this is a minus 6x divided by x. We will get it as a minus 6. Multiply again with the minus 6 to both the terms. We will get it as a minus 6x plus 6. Change the sign and what we get it as a 0. Now same way we can write this as polynomial was x cube minus 7x plus 6 can be written as x minus 1 multiplied by x square plus x minus 6. We get this as a quadratic, so we'll try to split this quadratic. 6, get the factor of 6 such that the sign is minus, it means subtraction is 1. So we get the factor as 3 twos are, and the greater is 3, so 3 will get the sign of plus and the 2 will get the sign of minus, and so we get it as x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. So we can take x common, x plus 3 minus 2 x plus 3. So here we get x minus 1, x plus 3 and x minus 2. So we get the factors of the polynomial as x minus 1, x plus 3, x minus 2. So for the cubic, always first we have to check whether the p of 1 is 0 or not. If you get p of 1 is a 0, it indicates that x minus 1 is a factor. Now if you will not get p of 1 as a 0, then we will calculate p of minus 1. Such sums we will solve in tomorrow. Today we have completed this. Hope you must have understood how to go for the cubic factorization. Again in the cubic we get a quadratic, and to solve the quadratic you should know all the rules of the factorization of a quadratic polynomial. Hope you must have understood. Thank you, students.